Hey friends, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe buttons. I'd love to have you as a YouTube friend. So today we are going to do a badge reel. I haven't done one in a while. I have a friend who wants an Aladdin one, and she wants like a good 1990s Aladdin badge reel to remind her of her childhood. So I'm gonna make that. And you know, I have finally gotten to a space where I could get my garage cleaned up, and I still have a long ways to go, but I am definitely getting there. Super excited, and it's so nice to be able to get out here and start working again. And as I'm getting things cleaned up, you know, there's a part of me that's kind of thinking about maybe starting to do some epoxy again. I don't necessarily think that I want to do cups, at least not right away, but I'll probably start doing some more epoxy projects because it definitely feels good being able to get back into my space. All right, so enough of all of that. Now, for our base, we're going to use this guy here. So these are epoxy pieces. Now, when I would do epoxy, anytime I had anything left over, I always made like some little badge reel pieces. And they're so nice to have. And I would just do them in whatever color that I had. And I might actually use this guy. I like it. It's a little thinner for a badge reel, so it's not so heavy. But I just, you know, keep little pieces, and it's nice because you have little pieces for badge reels and stuff, and you don't waste your epoxy. Now this guy has like a little key ring hole in it, but no big deal. And you can also see he's got like a little bubble there. I obviously didn't put any heat or alcohol to it, but it's not a big deal because we'll cover it up. So for this guy, let me get this stuff out of the way. We'll use him. So this is just from a mold that I got on Amazon. I'll try and find it and link the mold for you. You can use whichever side you want. They feel pretty similar. And let's see. See this one, because of where the bubbles were, and now I didn't use any heat, or I was probably in a hurry. Who knows? I did this so long ago. I haven't poured epoxy in a long time, but I was probably in a hurry and I didn't put any heat or alcohol on it. So this is a little kind of lifted up. So I'm going to make this the back and make this the front. Now she wants an Aladdin one. So I've got a lot of pieces here that I could use. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. So these are so great. These pieces they're dress it up buttons. So these are actually buttons. You can buy them online, or you can even get them at like Walmart. They don't have as big of a selection, but they have a pretty cute selection at Walmart, and again, also online. And they come in so many like just different things. They're pretty inexpensive because you get like a whole set of them, you know? So with this, I'm going to kind of decide what I'm going to put on there. And then on this one, I'm just going to use these. These are little like nail art things, little like gold pieces. I'm going to find like some little stars and stuff like that out of it. I don't want to put like too much extra stuff on it because I want it to be what it's supposed to be. And then I have got my Magic Cure Light, and this is from Resin Rockers. And then I will be using my Resin Rockers UV resin. So I'm just going to kind of play around with this and decide, you know, what I want on it. So these button pieces, just cut them off. They cut off very easily. So this guy here, when I went to cut him, he kind of like snapped apart. It's not a big deal. They just snap right back together. I like to kind of tack my pieces on and then I'll put them on. So I want this guy to kind of be here like this. So I will be putting this in for like a, you know, regular length of time, but I want to be able to do them all, like just put them all in at one time to save myself some time. So this way, if I tack my pieces, you know, just 10 seconds to tack it, then they don't move around on me, and then I can put it all in at once. Oh my gosh, it scared me. It's super late and I'm like in my garage. My dog, he's so funny. Like he can open the door and he was trying to open the latch and come out here. So he just scared me to death. Now I've just found that in all honesty, like when it comes to these like little tiny things like this, I found that it's easier to put them on and then just put a little bit of UV over them because you can't really tell that you poured the UV over it. And it's so much easier than trying to get a little thing to stick backwards. All right, so now we're gonna go in for like 3 minutes, okay? And we'll come back after. All right, so while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna put a jewel on this. I've already checked this and made sure that it all works well. And I'm gonna put a jewel instead of doing anything in here. So when I put something big like this, I don't ever, like, I don't put it, if it's gonna be big, I don't put it on this side that goes down. And the reason is when somebody's trying to get their name badge like through it, if there's something too big here, it, you know what I mean? It doesn't fit. But it's very simple to, because these things just turn, so they could put their name badge this way and then make this, you know, as their front. So I am going to put this one, the purple is what I'm going to use. And I'll go ahead and put this on while that is under, so that just sort of save a little bit of time. $6,000 out here, and now I don't have any E6000 out here, so I'm just going to use my my UV resin. But I have been making it a point to do E6000 on the back of these, just because not everybody has a light. Like this light can penetrate so much, but you know, some lights don't necessarily penetrate, and then your, you know, after a while your badge reel piece will fall off. And I don't want to, you know, make anybody think that, you know, that's not going to happen. So I've been doing the E6000. Like I said, I don't have any right now to be able to put on, so I'm only doing my UV resin. But just know that adding some E6000 to it is a good idea, especially like if you know, don't have a light that penetrates like this one does. And here we go, all done. So this came out so super cute. Everything's on really well. The back is on really well. And we've got our little bead up here, and then we can still easily put our badge on with this one. And I know that it was, you know, very simple, but it is still super cute, and you can just make things that not a lot of people have, and you know, make something that speaks to you or whoever you're making it for. So anyway, super cute. I love it. I love how it turned out. I hope you do too, and I hope my friend does. I think she'll love it, and I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. We'll see you later, friends. Bye.